Hello, everybody! Good evening! Siyempre, ito na yung pinaka-inaantay nating lahat. The celebration of the first fan meet, which is virtual, of the Hyun Philippine Fan Club. So, wow! Alam nyo, mga Binyans, so tandaan natin na ang grupo natin, of course, we would not be doing this fan club meet kung hindi tayo lahat nagtulungan para maging successful itong fan club and eventually naging real fan club na where we are meeting people at marami tayong natututunan from isa't isa at exciting kasi nag-share tayo dito ng mga thoughts natin. Well, I'd like to congratulate first and foremost everybody, the admins, and of course the very hardcore and very supportive fans for reaching over 21,000 followers in our Hyunbin fan page since we started last March 30. And lahat ng ito, as I said, it would haven't been possible if we were all not as engaging and as active sa mga ginagawa nating mga pag-share, pag-post, ang bibilis natin makakuha ng mga blitz galing sa mga official and non-official materials na nakikita natin online. Of course, the support is always na ang reason is because we have unconditional love for our one and only, one and only talaga, na tawag natin is Hyunbin, Opa, or paminsan tinatawag din natin siyang boyfriend, or paminsan tinatawag natin siyang husband, kasi nga, talagang siya naman ang nagpapa-excite ng lahat ng mga fans. Not just in the Philippines, but I pretty much would bet it's all over the world. At napakaswerte nitong fan group natin, no? Because as you know, from the time that we have been getting support from the company Manilapreneur, which I am part of, naging possible na we have a more organized and a more exciting activities tulad nitong ginagawa natin ngayon na we're going to have our first ever virtual meet and a streaming wherein lahat tayong mga fans may chance makapag-exchange of ideas and yung ginagawa din natin na mga discussions or parang makapagbigay kayo ng mga iba pang idea na makapagbigay ng ibang suggestions. Nabubulol ako. To give suggestions on how we are going to make this fan club even more exciting. Napaka-espesyal nitong day na to because not only that we are launching our website, which is www.hyunbinph.com, and we are also going to launch our exclusive fan club merchandise. So, di ba? Feel na feel talaga natin yung pagiging mga fans natin. And I'm sure na every one of you guys know kung anong tawag natin sa sarili natin. So, kung nanonood tayo, you can always comment and continue to kumbaga, share your thoughts or your how you want to engage with this stream virtual meet. And ang fan club natin, as I said, it's flashing. It's we call ourselves as the Philippine Fan Club for Hyunbin. This stream service or this stream event, we want to make it as a program. So hindi lang puro ako na nagsasalita, wherein maganda din na kukunin natin yung mga thoughts and inputs and mga kwento, exciting kwento na nakikita natin sa page natin. If I recall before, let me just share you a personal experience. When I started discovering the fan page, I was really just looking into the contents of Hyunbin. Tapos nagko-comment ako, and then when I started commenting, I was so surprised. Masayang-masaya yung group, as in laging parang even if they're all strangers, hindi parang you don't feel that you're stranger with anybody kasi once na may i-comment ka na maganda they're all agreeing, and mapapansin mo naman sa wall puro sobrang daming heart. So it's full of love, and basically all the fans unite as one, regardless kung taga Philippines. I mean, regardless if they are based here in the Philippines or nasa ibang bansa sila, regardless kung bata, may asawa, single, or senior, lahat yan, pag pinag-uusapan is about yun din. Parang meron nanonotice ko na parang they're all under one spell, and then they all kind of have the same language and culture. So today, the club basically invited few people who have unique stories to share to the rest of the fans. Syempre, may mga fans na bago lang or kaka-join lang sa group natin. And then there are also fans who are really have been following Hyun Bin way back pa. Honestly, I only just got to learn about Hyun Bin only because of Crash Landing on You. But may mga iba akong nami-meet na mga fans na talagang during the time pa ng Secret Garden. So sila, we have invited them here to also share their thoughts. Now, since COVID tayo now, hindi naman talaga tayo nakakagawa ng mga fan meet, like kung normal sana, matagal na tayo nagkaroon ng event. But gagawa muna tayo ng ganitong fan meet, or like what like the new normal is all about. It's going to be just virtual. I hope yung mga nanonood, we are making the experience as nice as possible. So let's see, no? Let's start muna. Pakilala ko muna yung mga panelists. So sorry guys, I have to look into my notes para hindi ako magkamali. Okay. And maybe if you guys have been watching or following the fan page, you would notice na meron tayong isang post dyan na it's very engaging. It's about the opportunity to send a gift for our idol, for Hyun Bin, and that not only that we just sent a gift by a courier service. It was one of our fans who is based in Korea who went there personally to deliver this gift. Okay, so papakilala ko siya sa inyo right now. Miss Yvonne.
Hi guys!
So, bati ko muna sa mga Binyans natin dyan. Okay.
Yes. So, hello to my co-Binyan fans. Mapa-Pilipinas man yan o mapa-abroad. Hello guys! Ako nga pala yung nag-send ng flowers kayo din.
O yun na, hindi na, dapat introduce pa lang dapat Parang excited. Okay. Anyway, so yes, so Yvonne, so you said na ikaw nag-send ng flowers kay him. It's not just flowers, di ba?
Yes.
Ano ba? Yeah, you sent flowers and
yung poem writing contest na winner.
Okay. So, kasi few weeks or a month ago, the club or the page had a contest na they have to write a poem, and then parang inspired by bakit na-inspire sila kay Hyun Bin. Parang gano'n ata, if I recall. Now, and then, so we had several entries, tapos yung entries na yon pinili ko ng mga admin, and then the winner, we printed and mounted it, tapos si Yvonne, since she's based in Korea, she was the one who went to VAS. Okay, exciting. Wish ko lang, no? Parang lahat ng tao diba? Teka muna, para maintindihan tayo ng mga other fellow Binyan, share screen ko para makita nyo guys kung ano naman yung dineliver ni Yvonne for us. So, yan. Okay. Okay. So, we gave a bouquet of tulips. Yeah, bouquet of tulips and yung poem. Wait, sister, paano ba pumunta sa VAS? Parang iso-stocking ko lang eh.
Ano kung paano pumunta ba?
Yeah, how did you get there? So I'm sure most of us na nanonood, they were like wondering, part na yan ng agenda nila. Kapag nawala siguro itong mga travel restrictions, pag pumunta yan sa Korea, definitely one of the destination. I per se, ako, pag pumunta ako sa, yan ang una-una ko. Pag lumabas ko ng immigration, doon ako pupunta pa agad. So, paano, how do you go there? Allowed ba? Kwento mo lang how.
Okay, so nung first na punta ko po, that was June 6. So right after ng Beksang Arts Awards, nagpunta ako dun just to see his building, kung paano nga ba yun, maganda ba siya, mataas ba siya. So, nung pagpunta ko, mga Saturday siguro yun. As in, may lubid siya, so ibig sabihin close siya. Tapos, hindi ako pwedeng makapasok dun kasi nga close, tsaka Saturday, parang rest day ba. Tapos, nakita ng mga admins ng Philippine, Fanpage. Tapos yun, gusto nilang mag-send ng flowers. So, that time, parang gusto nilang mag-send ng flowers. So, hindi naman ako nag-atubili at umuuna lang ako. Yun po.
Oh. Wait,
Yes.
so you mean to say, pag pumunta ka doon, haharangin ka ba? Dito kasi sa Pilipinas, yung gwardiya, kulang na lang talaga eh. Hello, ID mo muna ba kung pumasok, anong gagawin mo dito? So, ganun din ba doon? Do they harang you, ask you what's your agenda?
Hindi, ma'am. Nung pumunta kasi ako, may guardhouse din doon. Pero that time, parang siguro hindi ako nakita ng guard. Pero nagtanong, pero nung last, kasi third time, parang 3 times ako pumunta. Nakita
Okay,
ko
so namukhang ka na. Namukhang ganun-ganun.
tinanong niya ako, saan ka pupunta?
Okay.
So,
Yung-
nagbibigay ng flowers.
But the VAS office is open for fans? So, or sanay na sila na may pumupunta doon na fan?
Yes, parang sanay na rin sila. Ganun.
Okay.
Mhm.
Naghanda ka naman nang pumunta ka doon.
Yes. With full makeup.
I'm sure. Kung ako man din yun, di ba? Talaga, mag-aayos talaga ako. And then, so, nung dumating ka doon, so punta ka and then, you speak Korean?
I do, ma'am.
Okay. So, it's easy for you. So, when you go there, medyo Korean ng konti. And then,
Tapos yun na nga, yung second time na punta ko, di ba, nagbigay ako ng tulips, tapos yung phone ni Ma'am Debbie. So, ang ginawa ko nun, kinatok ko yung door. Pero hindi ko pa kasi nabasa yung, parang ang sabi doon, wag kumatok. Ay parang, press the doorbell. So, parang siguro parang naano yung staff na, sino kaya yung kumakatok? Kaya binuksan niya. Ayun, ito po yung flowers for him din, ganito, ganyan.
So they were they're very what do you call this, welcoming.
Yes,
fans.
they are. Yes.
Okay. Kasi balita ko and chismis, we are very lucky daw that our gift in fact was able to enter the VAS office. Unlike the other attempts of other fans, they are being instructed. Sinasabihan sila na yung mga gift nila, iwan na lang nila sa reception or outside the office, di ba?
Yes.
So, we were lucky na you were able to bring it straight to them.
Yes, ma'am, kasi mabait naman talaga yung mga staff doon.
Kasi nga, pabalik ba?
Feeling ko din.
Para, malay mo, di ba, ma-invite ka na. Next time, pagbalik mo doon, baka bigyan ka na ng
kape. Na siya sa akin.
Yeah, may pakape na sila for you.
Going back to your question, ma'am, na paano pumunta doon. So,
how do you get there? Is it the city? Parang
yung bus nandun siya sa Gangnam.
So, para lang for the knowledge of the ones who are watching, Gangnam District is what? Parang i-compare natin sa setup natin dito sa Pilipinas. It's like the Makati there. It's like the business district there. So, Gangnam is like
part ng Seoul ba? Kasi malawak ang Seoul eh. So, part siya ng Seoul. Parang from Seoul Station, yung pinaka-sentro, Seoul Station, pag nag-take ka ng train, siguro it will take you 30 minutes. 30 to 1 hour from Seoul Station.
Gagawin natin yan part of our agenda soon. Yvonne, marami pa tayong ibang, stay ka lang dyan. I'm also going to invite another person. However, dapat she's supposed to be the winner, yung gumawa ng poem na hinatid ko doon. But she's based in Vancouver. Oh, she's here. Yeah. All right, there. Sige, enter na natin, Miss Devi.
Hi.
Hi, Miss
Hi,
Devi.
guys. How are you? Hi, Yvonne.
Are you coming in clear?
Yes, I am.
Sorry, we are coming in clean. Okay.
Yes.
We were discussing earlier na si Yvonne kasi she was the one who delivered the gift, the the printout of the poem creation that you did. Ma'am, kwento lang. How did you? Most of us we can write, but it's the way. Why do you think yung entry nyo? Why was it big? Ano yung special factor nung ginawa niyong composition?
It's so weird that you and I have the same experience. Chloe is my first K-drama ever, right? And just how I wrote it in the poem, I was having dinner with friends that night, right? And they were just talking about K-drama, and I just like, what the hell are you talking about? And well, haven't you watched Crash Landing? And I said, what is Crash Landing? And so when I came home, I click on Netflix, and that's how exactly I wrote it on the poem, right? It's how I experienced it personally, right? And since then, hindi na ako maka-move on, and that's my problem now. Last night, I just watched the last episode. Syempre, katabi ko na naman yung box of tissue.
So you keep repeating it. Are you repeating it?
Oh my God, I've been binge repeating it.
Binge repeating.
See, it's a new vocabulary now.
How long did it take you to write that one?
It was funny kasi one of my girl groups that we're in a group chat. There's 6 of us. She was the one who pushed me. She said, "Nako, you have to submit a poem for an entry." I said, "Nako, I have to focus." Kasi sabi ko, hindi yun basta-basta pwedeng isulat lang, right? I mean, you have to it has to come from whatever experience you have or from what your thoughts are for watching Crash Landing on You. And you know what? I just tucked myself in a corner and I just said, you know what? Siguro I'll write. I mean, back in the days in school, I'm actually quite a literary person. I'm very good at interpretation and writing, actually. So, sabi ko, sa next life ko, baka siguro pwede ako maging writer. Anyway, so I tucked myself in a corner and I just did this. Sabi ko, ano ba susulatin ko na? So sabi ko, you know what? I'll just write my experience. And I started writing it. And my thing is, when I start writing things, it doesn't stop. All the ideas from my brain just starts flowing. And I just, sabi ko, naku, ang requirement, kailangan 5 stanzas and all that. Sabi ko, masusulat ko ba yung 5 stanzas? And lo and behold, nakasulat ako ng 6. Right? So, and I really wrote it the way I experienced it, from having candlelight dinner with my friends and then discussing it. And then I said, what is this K-drama all about, right? So it was my first ever K-drama, and I haven't stopped watching everything Hyun. Everything Hyun, I think I have pretty much watched his series.
Well, if you think that if it was because of Floyd, and then you started realizing or you discovered that you can write, it is also because of Floyd that I'm in front of screens.
O, diba? May common ground tayong lahat.
Hindi ho ako vlogger, hindi ho ako nag-stream. By profession, I'm a digital marketing strategist. So, I by profession, I deal with so many numbers. So, numbers in terms of algorithm and what's coming out on online. So, kaya yung knowledge ko on my profession, I devoted it into building or into enhancing our community para mas mas maging promising yung mga activities natin. So, maganda, no? Kumbaga, it's most people when, I don't know if you guys agree with me, especially those who are watching, yung mga sa hindi na nga nakakaintindi kung what is K-drama addiction, or when they say it like when you get hit by the bug, it's not really a waste of time, or it's not really like parang kasi waste of time dahil you're spending so much time in front of watching this and then you don't become productive. Deep inside, merong mga learnings of, especially emotional depression during the pandemic. Di ba? We're all locked down. We need to find an outlet wherein our brain, parang our brain still it's a brain stimulus. Like we process things, and at the same time, there's it started with me as an entertainment. I watch it because I get entertained. And then after I get entertained, the next discovery that I can tell is I found a community. Where in the community I already engaged. Nakikipahalubilo ako, I'm meeting friends. And then surprisingly, even after meeting friends, I end up supporting the community, and then we have activities like this. So kaya masaya talaga ako of joining and being part of this fan group. My first ever fangirling.
Me too. I really enjoy being in this group.
Sa mga pinaggagawa natin. I
met new friends here.
True. And since you're saying that it's about like friendship that binds us all, marami pa tayong ibang other friends or binians who are also joining us in this stream. I'm gonna call them out already, Miss Debbie and Miss Yvonne. Let's ask Mitch. Is Mitch around? I'll bring in Mitch here. She's one of our admins now. Hi, Mitch.
Hello.
So I guess she's oriented, no? For the knowledge of all, Mitch can give us he can give us a lot of stories about fangirling. Specifically, Hyun bin mo lang muna to, sister, kasi baka we only have 1 hour for tonight. Susunod na yung mga iba. But basically, si Mitch, I've known Mitch when I joined this group, and then I must say that I learned a lot from her in terms of this entire, sorry for my term, this kind of cult that we have here.
It is in a sense a cult with regard to a number of idealism or idolizing thing, because minsan nagkakaroon ka na ng shrine when you buy merchandise and you just put them up and buy stuff. So it's in a sense like a cult, because it will already have like branches with regard to so many things. Like in Yunbin alone, I think we have so many fan pages devoted not only on Facebook but also on Twitter, Instagram, and other places. Like in the ones that I've been looking at are only within the Philippine group. But if you also look in Korea, if you have Naver, diba, Yvonne? If you have Naver, if you have Cafe Dome, it's puno. Like even in China, Weibo, we have so many, branches of it, and so many groups that have gathered together, to support an idol, to support an actor. Parang tumahimik lahat. Okay na, game na.
Parang, kasi, yung explanation mo, parang, if we were all, like say, we all call ourselves fans, right? And fans in the level of, are you the kind of fan who just watches? Are you the kind of fan who stalks, literally? Like how do you, when you call yourself a fan, when does it start?
Okay.
Ako, when I called myself a fan, literally, when I started stalking Facebook as to where the pages, the groups, that's when I called myself a fan.
Okay. there is a bad connotation with regard to stalking. So don't kind of use that. Maybe you could say internet stalking is fine, but Yvonne would know this. They have this called people, if you do a stalking, they have this called disasaying, which is a bad term. Okay, these are really not just devoted, but obsessed fans. Literally obsessed. Now, but if you want to know, I mean, everybody can be a fan. There is no ranking as with regard to being a fan. I mean, you can't up one and say I know him because I've been with him since 2010. It's just a devotion to this person. I think he started off at like 2003, I think, back with his commercials and theater back in college. Siyempre, nag-stalk na, di ba? Tagal na. But if you're a fan, it's like an appreciation of his skill. Or, wala lang, nagkaroon ka ng crush, I mean, or something with one of his works. But yeah, you cannot, would say na, oh, super fan siya kasi ganito. I mean, appreciating somebody is making you a fan. But we have what we call as collectors. What we call as collectors of things, merchandise of certain idols. Okay, so I'm a collector, basically. So I don't rarely I watch sa mga streams, but usually I buy. Like I buy Blu-rays, DVDs, because when you buy those things, they usually come with packages. They come with photo books, they come with photo cards, they come with mini posters, those kinds of things. I'll give you an example.
But these things that you're referring to as packages, they don't come in cheap, right? So, I mean, if you are you're really doing the collecting part, you must be, you have to have a healthy wallet here on your disposal.
But where do you buy these things, Mitch? Where do you buy them?
I will secretly send them to you later.
Yes.
I will show you.
I want to own all of his series, actually.
Okay.
If you agree with some of the things that I said, having the addiction of doing fangirling, parang it makes your life happy. So,
absolutely.
Meron na, you're kunwari sa mga kwarto natin, di ba? It's our private space as a person. When you go into your room, tas tadtarin mo kaya yung kwarto mo ng una ni Hyun, kumot ni Hyun, padeng kurtina ni ganito. Parang at all angle of the house, if you put it that way. Kahit malungkot ka, you say you had a very stressful day and you get home, pagpasok mo doon, it's magic eh, di ba? It just makes you smile, and then you for whatever reason, even if you're bad moment, pag nakita mo yon, it's really gonna make you happy. So I
start and end my day with Hyun Bin.
And end it with Hyun Bin too, right?
Yeah, I start and end with Hyun Bin.
So it's when you're saying collecting something, it's no different. It's no different if you're collecting bags. For women, yeah. For men, probably they're collecting.
Yeah. I'm a big collector of K-drama limited editions.
Wow.
So yeah, I'll give you an example. I think this is oh my god, confidential assignment. This one. This is I don't think this is a limited edition anymore. I think this is but it does come with, oh my god. Yeah, it comes with a photo book. Wow. So it has all these pictures. Teka, hawak ako yan, mga ganyan. Mga ganyan, may mga stills.
How much does it cost? Like, kasi, this is a fan group meeting. Normally, tanungan yan. Saan nabibili yan? Magkano yan?
Sabi ko nga kay Debbie, sikreto kong iti-text sa kanya, may message kung saan nabibili. Yes. Now, usually talagang kailangan mong maging matyaga. Because some of these are private collections of other people. So, you buy them, you buy it either at a higher market price, or meron places like Yes Asia that sells. If it's still available, like that, but there are places like this one. I think the Come Rain or Come Shine, I had to buy it from America because that was the only one that was left that's English sub.
I'm
Late on,
if you we have other fans here who like to join us. Para
yeah,
we
go
have
go
like
go.
a collective
Yeah.
discussion when it comes to like nice items. Where do you get that? I'll introduce them to you guys. So para we have Miss Tina kasi from Korea. Ang ganda nga actually yung profiling natin from Korea, from Vancouver, and we have from
Hi. Hello.
Oh, my smart.
Oh my God. Don't make me inggit. Don't make me inggit, please.
No.
Marami.
I'm just happy to share this to you guys.
Oh, mama, teka lang, Tina. Sama natin. Bing, are you there? Join us, Bing. Hi, Bing.
Oh, naka-t-shirt na siya, oh.
Hi.
Oh, hawak na rin niya.
May kwento ko.
Actually, I have two.
Ay, nako walang ganyan.
Ano poster?
I'm super nag-iingit.
Oh my God. Oh, sige. Di ba, nilabas mo na nga si Hyun Bin kung itong mga to naglalabas.
Ito, meron ako.
Oh my God, this is so cute.
Okay. I want lahat kayo may surprise. Ako mas maraming surprise mamaya.
Yvonne, gusto ko yung penguin mo, Yvonne. Gusto ko yung penguin.
Sige. Mamaya ng kiligan. Let's go back to our program. Oh, game. So, Mitch, sorry, we cut you short there earlier. So,
Okay.
do you have more items to show us or like kwento? Otherwise, I'll make let's make this. Kasi syempre, it's not just the six of us who's discussing here.
Right,
Mind
right.
you, I pretty much would bet we have about over 100 people or more. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Right.
And they watch us now. They'd watch us sooner. Eventually, mapapanood nila to. Let's talk about Yunbin. Going back about Yunbin. Let's find out. And anong sa tingin nyo? Kasi ako, I'm kind of new into this fangirling thing. But why do you think Yunbin made the cut here in the Philippines? Regionally, like, just your thoughts. What's your 2 cents there? Bakit kaya siya syempre may mga nauna sa kanya given, di ba? Marami naman ang naging K-drama idols, opas, who even visited us. In this case, for Yunbin, do you honestly, with all due respect to the fans of the other idols, what do you think makes it a Filipino taste?
I think, alam mo, si Hyun Bin, sorry, even if I'm here all the way in the North Americas, I think the way he attacks his characters and the way he portrays whatever role is into,
Yeah.
you get into it. You feel it right away. I mean, when I started watching Chloe, from the very beginning on the first episode, I was like, oh my God, look at those eyes. The eyes speaks to you straight,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
right.
parang
Correct.
yeah,
Correct.
immediately
Yeah.
attaches himself to you.
It's actually I was watching this the making of another movie, and it's a Chinese thing, and they were partnered with an American, and then they said, the director just said, if you act with your eyes, if you can show the emotion through your eyes, you will be able to reach it out to other people. And I've seen that in the episodes where he found Seri when he was at the house, sa house nila nung kinidnap nung tatay. Tapos nagtitinginan lang sila. Di ba yung moment na itsura niya nung sinabihan siya ng nanay niya, nakita niya yung nanay niya, lukot-lakot siya, tapos bigla na nakita niya si Seri, parang makita mo yung difference. Yung mata niya talaga. Makikita mo siya.
Parang nakuha tayo sa tingin.
Parang mga kasi ganun din sa Secret Garden eh.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
He's very versatile. Very versatile talaga. Kasi
Yung action,
lahat
comedy
siya.
action, comedy romance. Doon mo makikita yung galing ng arte niya Tapos yung talagang parang ikaw yung leading lady niya.
Correct.
Pinanood mo na siya. Dalang-dala ka na sa scene.
Yeah.
Ay, sorry, hindi ako umabot sa level na in-imagine ko ako yung leading lady. But,
Ay,
pero,
naku, Cherry, nahuhuli ka na.
Correct.
Yeah, at
Ako,
saka
feeling ko ako
maganda
yung
kay
natrap sa gate, na ako yung tali niya yung buhok ko. Oh. OMG talaga. Goosebumps.
At saka kahit sa mga action movies, ang galing niya sa action. Hindi na parang hindi mo maano na parang maselan, hindi talagang action talaga.
in character talaga siya lagi.
Oo.
I think
Sobrang in
kasi yung
character.
ibang yung parang yung iba kasi bagay sa romance pero corny sa action. Ito siya
Yes. Siya kahit
Oo,
ano,
siya hindi.
pwede.
Hindi pwede.
I-
Oo, totoo.
Always in
think what-
character.
I think
Hello, ate. May mga bisita tayo,
I
ate.
think I think what I like about him is kaya niya yung duality eh.
Yeah.
As in you can see the difference if you watch Jekyll Hyde Me.
Jekyll, yeah. I
Yeah.
love
Yes, ang galing niya doon.
Na
Grabe.
ang galing niya and yung sa
Robin.
Secret Garden, ang galing niya rin eh kasi nagawa niya yung
Mm.
girl. Nagawa niya yung girl.
Parang siyang wimp.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I like the duality that he's able to show everything. As in, kasi ganito yun, because he's been in theater, no? And this is what you know.
Yeah.
When he acts, like there is a certain person, when he acts, you don't see him as Yoonbin. You see him
Yeah.
as his character.
As the character.
Yes.
Yes.
Kaya nung pinanood ko, that's why I like Hi Jekyll and Me. Because of that
Yes.
Yung duality na yun, nagawa niya talagang
Mm.
i-separate yung dalawang tao.
Correct. You can see the
Excellent.
difference between the character of
Robin
Robin and
Sojin.
Sojen.
Yeah. Ang galing nun. Tsaka
At
yung,
saka ano,
Correct.
Can I add
finished
something?
that series in, I finished that series in 2 days.
Actually, madami. If we will really not have enough time to keep discussing what's so nice
Yeah.
about That's true. Anyway, Ma'am Bing,
Yes.
ano,
Yes po.
nakakaingit naman yung t-shirt mo.
Ay, hindi ako nagpatalo talaga. Nung linggo paglabas nito, talagang naghanap ako ng
Ano ba
kasabay.
yan?
Actually, hindi ko pa siya nilalabas kasi baka mabura.
Kanina yan.
Kasi ano siya, suede. Suede yung
Oh, I
letters.
see. Okay.
So, sabi ko, kailangan ko itong i-hand wash. Hindi ko ito, ha-hand wash ko talaga to. Sobrang cherish ko to.
you know what? Alam ko yung gagamitin mo dyan per wall.
Yes.
Per wall. Per
Yes,
wall.
tama. Actually, the first time I saw his picture on this shirt, I think it was 1 a.m. Tapos, bigla ako na pa ganun, oh my God, napatingin ang anak ko, sabi niya, Mami, alam niyo talaga, I have to go to the bathroom. I have to calm myself kasi naiiyak ako talaga. Naiiyak ako, sabi ko nga rin sa GC, kasi sabi ko, I think it's 1:30 a.m. na sabi ko, hoy, damayan niyo ako dito sa sabog na dibdib ko. And then there were two persons, I think, one is in Pennsylvania, and the other one is, I think, somewhere in Visayas. Sabi niya, kalma ka lang, sabi ko, basta ewan ko, para po siyang na-miss. Tapos naiiyak talaga ako. As if I was longing for him. Really. I really missed him. And you know one thing why he's so patok with the Pinoy? Kasi I was also asking my daughter, bakit ba ganyan? Kasi nakita ko, si Hyun Bin kasi, naging staple actor siya ng mga middle-aged women. Kasi like the looks of Park Bogum, Nam Julia, they're too young. As in, parang nakakahiyang kiligin ka sa ganun. But with Hyun Bin talaga, staple actor siya ng mga middle-aged women talaga. So, yung popularity niya, mas marami tayo. Tsaka tayo mga mommies, usually, bida tayo sa TV. Sorry, kami mga singles, ano. Pero kami, I watch Chloe.
That's true.
At saka you will really see, the one thing that I really admire with Hyun Bin is talagang his substance as a person. You will see his high regard for his job, his passion. Kasi makikita mo kasi ibang artista, may artista lang, kasi gusto lang mag-artista. But with Hyun Bin talaga, it's his passion. Diba, after graduating from theater arts yata, na course, he took masteral pa. Nag-masters pa siya.
That's right.
Kaya makikita mo talaga kung how he applies his expertise in his craft. Talagang sobrang galing. sobrang galing siya talaga. Sobrang versatile. At saka yung pa, nakakatuwa sa kanya kasi, his presence, yung mga series niya na naglabasan sa Netflix, it made all the people, especially in the Philippines, to cope up with the stress, the stressful challenges ng ECQ natin. Marathon talaga.
Alam nyo,
Sobra.
yung i-chismis ko lang sa inyo. So ever since I noticed it kasi so I'm kind of like monitoring the threads or the discussions on our fan page. Bench FYI la. Alam mo yung suot mo ate, that is really of a good value. Memorabilia value yan. Because that was made for Hyun Bin specifically.
Yes.
Di ba yung light, yung Hyun Bin
Yes.
niya? That was made specifically, and there's only I spoke na I got in touch with Bench group, and ito yung mga messages nila sa akin kasi I introduced myself as represent to help the fan club get the merchandise.
Yes.
It's true for a fact that this item is only available to 20 branches in Metro Manila. So
Yes.
it will not be available in the province talaga. So that was made official. That was told to me, and then in fact there are only 3 batches that will roll out. Tapos na sila sa so yung
Oh my
first
God.
yun yung week na yun na dumating. So kung sino man ang may mga Hyun Bin t-shirt, talagang that's a blessing na because it will not the replenishing of new stocks it's not guaranteed anymore because naapektuhan din daw kasi ng production ng mga t-shirts nila because of the pandemic. So, hindi sila nakapag-produce, I was even, sabi ko pa nga sa bunch when I was talking to them, sana 1 million na lang yung pinaprint nyo.
Yes. Mga nasa abroad.
Kasi, and then they were even telling me that the inquiries are not just coming from the Philippines. The inquiries are in fact coming from overseas, nag-order daw. So, it's really difficult so sa mga unang nakabili, they're very lucky. But sa mga, to our viewers or to our fellow fans, don't worry because we have already made an initial posting of orders with them. And then, di ba na-notice nyo? But we in our page, parang tinurn down natin yung passerby. But definitely, once the allocations to our fans, because they already recognize us. No, that's good news, right? So they already recognize us as a club, and then I told them that there are a lot of pending orders from our club alone, and we are facilitating all the orders so that we can order it by a bulk. Diba? So,
Sherry, extra small ako.
That's good idea.
here,
Ang dami kasi nag-hoard. Ang dami nag-hoard na hindi
here,
pa.
ayan,
Ayan.
So,
Nako, I'm so
Iwan
into you guys.
grabe yung powers na ginawa ng office namin nagtatawagan lahat talaga. We have to pull strings to get this done.
Yes.
So
Thank you for the effort.
yung out of stock story na yan, well, here we have it. We have a few here. May mga ganyan pa. Tapos, so syempre, we are all excited about this activity that we have, yung mga chismisan and the stories that we share to each other. Another thing lang din, no? So, parang sa mga, to our fellow fans who are watching, we did this initiative in order for us to parang meron tayong common gathering like this, like a fan meet. And then, syempre, kung fan ka, gusto mo may sinusundan kang, what do you call this? May sinusundan kang mga activities, gallery, ganyan, diba? Na it's structured. So, that's the reason why I told them na, okay, yung first ever fan virtual meet natin, this will also be the launch of our page, a launch of our website, which is the Hyun Bin fan page. Later, I'll show it to you. May screen tayo. Yung page. Or anyway, so doon. Isa pang discussion. Ito, sino nawala?
Si Bing.
Si Bing nawala. Okay. Anyway, another topic before we wrap up. Among you guys, no, kung i-date nyo si Hyunbin, diba? Ano sa tingin nyo? Or parang maganda
Kalma, Debbie, kalma.
hanap tayo. Ay,
That will be the end of me. That will be the end of me.
to the ones who are watching, what do you think? You can actually share your thoughts here. If you were to date Hyunbin, what kind of preparation would you be doing kaya? Ano kayang preparation? Kasi generic questions yan to fancy. What kind of preparation do you do?
Oh my
Ako
God.
siguro, ayain ko na lang siya mag-coffee.
Ay, ako hindi pwedeng kape lang. Kailangan
Conservative mo,
breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Coffee lang.
Hindi ako pwedeng coffee lang. Kailangan breakfast, lunch, and
Let's
dinner.
try.
Pero
Yvonne,
maghapon magko-coffee.
Yes.
if it's going to be in Yvonne, so Yvonne, if it's in Korea, where do you think Hyunbin would like to go there? Sa Korea. Korea setting. Tapos gagawa tayo ng Batangas setting. Gagawa tayo ng Vancouver setting. Ano Manila setting. Saan mo dadalhin?
I would take him sa Jeju Island.
Wow.
Jeju!
I would love to go there.
Jeju! Ang ganda ng driveway, ang ganda ng side drive, di ba? Like seaside drive, the road there is so beautiful. Wala lang.
Yvonne, just make
Excited.
sure na hindi kayo mag-switch ng souls, ha?
No.
Sa Jeju Island.
Oo nga.
Huwag mong
Hindi kayo-
iinumin yung liquor.
Yeah, hindi kayo inom ng liquor. Flower liquor.
Umiinom
Diba?
ba si Hyunbin? Does he drink?
Yes.
Like,
One beer lang sa gabi.
I think one.
One
He
lang.
said-
he can take a little bit over.
Yeah,
He
mamumula
said
siya.
in one interview, for the past few days, he was learning how to drink different kinds of beers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I hope
I think in one of the other interview for the negotiation ata yun, he said that he would drink
San Miguel.
soju or beer with fried kimchi. Tama ba yun, Yvonne? Fried kimchi? Yeah, that's how he would do it. He said. Yeah.
Sana matikman niya yung San Miguel ng Philippines.
I
One of the best
would.
beers in the world.
I think he did. I think many foreigners have already tasted our San Miguel because even in Europe, like sa kadulu-duluan pa ng Scotland sa England, umiinom sila ng San Miguel.
Oo, pinakamasarap daw. Isa sa pinakamasarap daw. Ang San
Red
Miguel.
Horse. Red Horse.
Red
Sa
Horse.
Korea, kilala ang Red Horse.
Oh.
who says who? Ano?
Buti pa sila nakarating na ng Korea. Ang Red Horse at ang San Miguel.
Buti ako rin. Okay. How about Miss Debbie in Canada? It's kind of cold and wala siya masyadong adjustment kasi it's a cold temperature place.
Well,
Sa Pilipinas,
it's cold.
papawisan yan.
in the summer, like right now we're in summer, right? It's very surprising. May bago na nga kaming term. It's no longer July, it's Julwari. Because the temperature is still at about 15, 16 and yeah. Tapos maulan pa siya ng konti. So I think our summer might come by August pa. The heat, right? But although hindi kami high in humidity, so it's actually nice, right? There's cool wind when when the sun is shining, the wind is still cool. So definitely, if I was to bring Hyunbin here around, I will bring him to one of the biggest parks in the world, which is our Stanley Park. Stanley Park covers about, I think, Stanley Park is about twice the size of Central Park.
Wow, awesome.
Yeah, and it has a 10-kilometer bike ride or a walking path that is close to the ocean. Yon. So pwede niya akong isakay doon sa bike niya. Pag nag-bike kami sa seawall. Yun ang i-imaginein kong gagawin ko.
I-shout out natin yung mga admins natin. I'll read it I don't memorize it. Melly Grace, Hi tayo sa kanila. Hello.
Si Ma'am,
Hello!
Kayo na magtuloy.
si President Aimee.
Hello.
Si Mabs. Nagpapashoutout si Mabs.
Si Nanay
Kasi
Mem.
brown sa kanila.
Evelyn.
Jem,
Si Miss Che, si Miss Che
Bernadette,
Rai.
Christine, Malu. I'm just reading it. Valerie. Valerie Shane. Yeah. Belinda, Chacha.
Che.
Baka kasi yung names hindi yun lumalabas. Pinabasa ko lang sa Facebook nila yun. Nancy, Cherry.
Cherry, yeah.
Ayan.
Hi.
Pangalan
Si
ko siya.
President natin.
Yes, in behalf of but yeah, she couldn't join us, but soon. Ano sa tingin niyo? Do you think this kind of virtual fan meet is something nice we do as sustaining, like parang let's say on a monthly or in exchange, parang kung merong activities na nangyayari, may maganda tayong discussion, we do something
Yes,
like this.
maganda po.
Kasi,
Especially considering that probably next year, diba, well, not next year, but there's a new movie being filmed right now.
The bargaining. The bargaining. In Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
kailan mag-show yun? What's the
Parang gusto ko pumunta sa premiere.
Yeah.
Akala ko sa Jordan.
For the premiere.
Akala ko gusto pumunta ng Jordan.
Actually,
Premiere night.
the premiere night, diba, sa mga CGV theater sa Korea, they have a premiere fan meet.
Parang mas may chance tayo doon.
I
Feeling
think
ko tayo doon.
Parang mas may chance tayo doon.
do the other region fans, like the other groups, do they have something similar to what we're doing right now, like a virtual fan meeting?
I don't.
Wala. Parang tayo lang ang meron.
Yvonne, nag-ingay ba ako? Sorry na lang. Sorry.
Talaga?
Ano
Wala.
sasabihin?
So yung mga iba-ibang area, like sa mga, di ba yung malalaking grupo, the international, I think they're like 80,000 on their page. They don't have initiative like this. Wala.
We're not really sure. We haven't been.
Wala kayong na-encounter pa na may pag ganito. Kasi tingin ko naman, honestly, kung normal ang mga buhay-buhay, matagal na sigurong gumawa ng event.
Oo. Philippine Arena to. Sa Philippine Arena. Kulang tayo sa MOA.
Philippine Arena, oh my God.
Yeah, I think Philippine Arena can fill us all. Kasi yung mga galing sa province, abroad, magsisiuwi yan.
At saka kasi sa dami din ng ibang mga fan page, ang dami din eh. Ang dami din ng mga members nila.
Sometimes it's confusing na nga which one you actually like to be in it, right? Minsan nako-confuse ako. Ano ba talaga? I mean, some of the groups that I've watched or seen and read, parang it's not really about him, but it's about something else, right? And para sa akin, when you're in a fan group or a fan page like us, everything has to be all about him, right? I mean, how we appreciate him, why we love him, and what else can we do to make him feel special even in the event that he comes to the Philippines, right?
Yes.
Yes po.
Magkakagulo dyan sa Pilipinas pag dumating
Ay,
siya dyan.
sobra po.
Yeah.
Sobra po.
Yeah.
Sabi nga po ng kapatid ko, kapag nagpunta ka doon, sama mo ako ha. Sabi ko, oo.
And we're starting to save na nga. We're starting to save na for the VIP ticket kung magkakaroon sa bench. So, nag-iisip na kami ng mga strategies. Paano kami magpapapila ng
Ikaw
tao.
nakadirect sa bench, kailangan i-reserve mo ako ng ticket.
Yeah, Cherry, please. We
Oo,
beg you.
Cherry.
Actually,
Please.
this is not official, and it's not final, but kasi like, as you know, Manilapreneur Corporation is actually an events and marketing office. So basically, as an office, we really do festivals. Like we do nationwide festivals that is being attended by 10,000 people. So medyo nagkataon lang, sabi ko nga, shinare ko nga sa mga officers natin, nagkataon lang na I am a fan, and at the same time, this is the kind of office that I have. Kaya,
Yeah.
kaya parang, hindi naman sa madali, but it's kind of feasible. Yung network, yung mga same people na kinakausap. Bench was a previous customer of ours before. It was a client. But with a different, I'm talking about with an ibang K-drama, K-pop idol. I won't mention his name na lang, but we work with him
Don't.
before with that. Okay. So medyo kilala ko yung sino yung kakausapin sa retail, sa merchandise, ganyan. Kaya, ano tayo, nakakakuha tayo ng mga updates para at least hindi tayo naghuhulaan na what's gonna happen, etc.
Yeah.
Share it.
Pwede na kaming ushers. Kahit ushers kami, o kaya bantay ako dun sa harap, sa labas ng dressing room. Okay na ako dun.
Sabi ko
Oy,
nga,
Bing, ako ang nag-apply dyan. Ako ang nasa dressing room.
Dalawa tayo. Kasi dapat dalawang guard. So doon lang tayong dalawa.
Tama. Agree.
Oo, tapos yung mga basura niya pupulutin ko lahat.
Ako yung magbubuhat ng mga maleta.
Yeah.
kasi alam mo, talagang
So ano po mga update sa bench?
ano lang talaga, it was just because of the pandemic, talagang na wrong timing tayo. In fact, his photo shoot, yung ibang K-drama or K-pop opas, dito yung shoot sa Pilipinas.
Oh.
Yung mga pictorial nila na wearing the bench clothing, it was a Filipino photographer who shot them. Unfortunately, si Hyun hindi. Yung kanya was, because he was not here, obviously, may mga restrictions. So, talagang wishful thinking tayo. I mean, at the very least, there's a promise of, there's a plan, but there's no definite date na eventually, if God willingly, the fans would be able to meet him in person. So
Yes.
we are all hoping for that one. And joking aside, sabi ko nga when we were thinking about this, gusto nila puro pro bono lahat ang gagawin ng opisina para mag-part natin.
Pwede kami, kahit walang sweldo. Okay
Diba?
lang.
Correct.
Kahit
Volunteer.
magpapantay lang ako.
Yes.
Volunteer.
Kami ni Debbie, doon kami sa harap ng dressing room niya, okay na okay kami kahit walang sweldo.
Madaming syempre tingin ko na di ba syempre tayo when we're like or especially for kunwari siya, example na natin si Hyun, hindi siguro nila in-expect na ganito siya ka magiging click. Tingin ko. Kasi,
I think so.
Yeah,
I think
right.
he himself is overwhelmed.
Is overwhelmed.
Yeah, we were not expecting this.
The way that it was, the segment or even the kind of segment, as you were mentioning, ang tinarget niya kasi middle-aged
Yes.
women, okay? So, the middle-aged
Adjumas.
women are kind of quite influential when it comes to kung physiological aspect ang pag-uusapan natin. Yung pagiging Hyun Bin kasi, bumenta siya sa hindi masyadong nabebentahan.
Adjuma.
Karaniwan kasi, when you're bringing in an icon, younger crowd ang natatarget. Ito kasi, iba yung na-target niya. And pag tinignan mo yung group sector na yon,
Cherry. Yung demographic has money to spend.
Yes.
alam mo, Mitch, I was kind of avoiding to draw to
Yeah, the one who holds the purse.
In other words, yung mga nanay, yun ang mga kayang magbayad. Hindi.
Yes.
That is true.
Correct.
That is
Same.
true.
I couldn't agree with you more.
I will not sugarcoat it anymore, Mitch. Ina-avoid ko na aminin yun eh.
Look, you're
Aminin
not
mo
the
na, yun ang
only,
totoo.
you're not the only one who actually noticed it. Actually, in other fandoms din, makikita mo, the demographic, kapag na-touch mo ang demographic na 30 to 60, those are the ones with black credit cards. Those are the ones with gold credit cards. So yeah,
So
those
it,
are the
it,
ones that can buy cars. You
So,
know.
with that kind of backgrounder as a support to that actor, I think coming from the profession I am representing, from the field that I am, ano siya, gugustuhin siya ng mga promoter, gugustuhin siya ng mga
Yes.
brands, okay? So, kung gugustuhin siya ng mga ganon, there's really a very, there's no, parang they would put investment in this kind of actor. And as fans, that's good. Kasi nagiging mas promising yung mas dadami activities. So the more the more popular he becomes, the more we see him. Right? It's like that. Like,
Yeah.
diba, minsan may idol tayo, tapos biglang nawala sa sirkulasyon. Diba? So, siya, I think, parang yung pagiging fad niya, long term.
Yeah.
Kasi yung mga naging fans niya, mga hindi mabilis magsawa eh.
May loyalty.
Diba? Yun yung mga for life, kumbaga.
Lagpas na sa age of namimili. Gets mo? Yung, gusto ko to, you know.
Oh yeah, the fickle-minded ones, the young ones, are probably fickle-minded. Oh, I like this one, and then they make a different decision later. So, well, pretty much.
Yeah, well,
Guys,
they're still exploring. So, it's still, it's a thing. Pero, you know, as you grow older, nagiging defined yung tastes mo with regard to certain things.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Kasi when you get older, you just don't go with the looks. You go with the substance of a person.
that's true.
That's
That's
right.
why.
Yeah.
Well,
The whole character, not just the looks.
Yes.
Yeah, kaya nga yung
Bonus
you know,
na yung looks bonus
yeah,
na.
bonus na yung looks. Kaya nga yung pag sinasabi, gwapo. Yeah, that's like tayo yung like, yeah, let's go beyond the gwapo. It's more
Yeah.
like,
Siya,
Yeah.
that's
siya
true.
pogi lang, period. Ganun lang siya. Pero but yung Bin talaga, sobrang substance ng taong to. I have high regard. I have high respect for him.
Actually, after I watched Chloe, ni-research ko lahat ng background niya, his family, what he studied, you know, what his dad and mom was doing, right? And how
Naman
he came
lahat po
about.
tayo dumaan dyan.
Yeah.
Una kong mapanood ang Secret Garden, sinerch ko din agad yung all about him.
Yeah,
Kasi
that's
kaya
right.
napanood ko lahat ng mga series niya, mga movies
Yep.
niya.
At lahat ng cellphone natin, memory full.
At lahat
Nilipat ko na yung pictures na sa SD card ko eh. Kasi
Ako po, nasa laptop ko, nandun lahat ng pictures niya, ng mga series
diba?
niya,
Ano ko pa rin
movies niya, nandun.
screensaver and then
Yan.
wallpaper ko pa rin siya. Hindi ako, asawa ko nga hindi ko nag-kitchen eh.
may sarili siyang album.
Sabi ko nga sa
Diba?
asawa ko
Hindi
pagka
naman gusto,
na-lift
never
na ang travel
close the
restrictions,
picture here. Huh?
I'm gonna fly out right away.
Well,
Yes.
Once the travel
Korea
restrictions
po?
are lifted, I will fly to
di ba
Korea.
bukas na sa Korea? Bukas na ang Korea eh. Philippines can fly na to Korea. And
Yeah, but it's still essential. But nonetheless, all of this naman will come to an end pretty soon, and then siguro when things are back to normal, I'm sure Korea is going to be the first destination,
Yes.
international destination for most of the fans of Hyun. I have to do a time
Yeah.
check here. It's past 9, and to wrap it up, guys. Can you share screen tayo yung yung PowerPoint. I-share screen ko lang para at least yung mga nag-join sa atin here, they guys know as a fan club what have been the initiative para alam nyo presentation. Yeah. Okay.
Ay, ang pogi talaga.
Diba? Congratulations again to everybody that we were able to reach our 100th day as a fan group. And then for those of you who just joined us now and is new to our group, you can always get to know us more. We have so many friendly and accommodating admins in our group. Now, my God, Monday to Sunday, kahit anong oras, sumasagot yan sa mga PM nyo, di ba? Sila yun, yung
They're
mga
great.
sinot ko
Just
kanina.
really great.
Yeah. And then, it's flash naman on the screen there where you can find us, our social media accounts, our Facebook, our Twitter, our Instagram, and as of today, we are launching the website. Apologies lang guys kasi yung website natin kaya masyado mataas ng expectation kasi dinadali na talaga natin yan para we'll make it possible to do this launch today. But sooner or later, that's going to be filled up. So, yung mga content, kung may magaganda kayong mga content, ay share, forward nyo sa admin so that we can upload it. Because it's also difficult because all of the content that we're getting, these are all voluntary. So, kailangan marami tayong nakukuhang source of those content that you share with us. And, eto pa, nakita niyo ba yung video teaser ng merchandise materials natin? So,
Yeah.
yeah, so that's
I haven't seen that.
it's
I haven't
really
seen that.
intended to be like like mabilis kasi it's really just a teaser. So I'm gonna show you guys here. These are all available. It will also be uploaded on our page. O, diba? May paganyan na tayo. Oh.
Wow, may paunan na.
May
pa-cup na. Ang dami.
Yeah. So here. And then, isa, yan. Asan yung mga stuff niya dyan? Mas madami ako. Lalabas ko lahat yan.
Wow. I like the neck pillow.
Yan. Then,
You're gonna use it on your flight to Korea.
Okay. Gusto mo para kita ng mga watching us. So, yan. And then, nice yan. But we're just getting ready in case we have a chance to meet each other in person in the future. Ay, may pa-uniform peg na tayo. Diba?
Yes.
And like what I said, suotin ko nga to para feeling ko yung pagmumodel nito. Okay? Tapos, what is this?
I like that neck pillow.
Yung
Yeah.
is, alam nyo, when we were planning to do all of these activities for the fan club, we wanted it to go beyond just having fun or just beyond having an organic community of sharing content. Alam naman natin lahat na all parts of the Philippines, we got all, or not just in the Philippines, but the entire world, we got so affected with this pandemic. So yung mga, we have, can you move it to the next? We have like, we want to collaborate with different online sellers who wants to parang promote their products online. Kasi some of them, they don't. Our website, that's one of the objectives why we have that website. Because we want to aggregate the online sellers. Iba kasi they just do it as a hobby. Pero baka gusto nila gawing business, so they put it on that website. And then we'll just promote them. Diba? So, at least we are doing things and then we have a cause. It's one of our advocacy. Now, remember lang, and ito, I'm so proud to inform everybody. Not just we have a website, we actually have we are also partnered with a mobile app wherein it's like a contest, or this is sinasabi ko na it's a contest wherein we group ourselves as a group, as a team, and then we call ourselves Binions, and then yung team natin, we can promote the site, we can promote whatever activity. Kung may activity tayo, may meetup tayo, may mga pa-stream tayo, or we have merchandise to promote. They just share that team code. And then when you have team codes, you'll get discounts on our merchandise, you get invites, you get prioritized on some of the listings that we have. And of course, it's a given. They will get incentives. They get points for that one, which is of value later on. So yun yung mga things that the whole of the fans can look forward to by joining this group. So I hope na the ones who are watching and us here who were chosen to be paneled, you guys are all happy with the developments of this group. Again, so, wait. Yan, yung mga, parang scroll si Patrick yung nag-a-assistant sa akin, siya yung scroll nito.
Ganda. So nice. It's beautiful.
siya yung gumagawa yan. Alright, so that's for the visuals of our part. Siyempre, hindi naman tayo puro kwentuhan lang. We need to do something here of ano ba, of essence. Anyway,
I hope to meet everyone if I get to fly home to Manila. I hope to meet you
Yes,
all.
please.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have our so as we end this stream. Do you guys have anything else to share or say pa before I totally make the bye to all?
It was a pleasure
Wala
being
nang
here,
comment,
Sherry, and everybody
pardon?
else. Thanks for the invite.
Thanks for the
Yes.
invite.
You're very
Yes,
welcome.
thanks for the invite.
Yeah. Thanks for the
Yvonne,
invite.
Nice
Yvonne,
talking
Yvonne,
to you
Yvonne,
all.
Yvonne, may tinanong ako sa'yo sa private
Yvonne, akin na yung
message.
pilo
May
mo.
tinanong ako sa'yo.
Mitch, send mo rin sa akin, ha? Send mo rin sa akin, Mitch.
Yung ano po?
Yung send mo kay Debbie.
Yeah. And then, of course,
Hahanapin
Send mo sa
natin.
lahat.
guys, labas niyo yung mga merch niya. Gawa tayo ng screenshot para ipopost natin sa Twitter.
Wait, gusto ko
Na-
yung malaki.
Ganyan kasi ako wala.
This
Wala
is,
akong makuha dito sa Canada.
di ba?
Ang feeling ko tuloy poor ako dito. Wala akong merch.
Hindi, wala
akong
lang siya
HB
dyan.
merch.
My favorite movie.
Sharing. Ano ba?
Ano ba ito?
Ay, ano gusto ko isuot ko to?
I'm so naiingit with you guys. Oh my God.
Sino nagsi-screenshot dito? Sino nagsi-screenshot?
Ayaw nga, baka wala naging screenshot.
Patrick, i-screenshot mo na.
Oh God, I'm the grand winner.
Ako ito na lang. Ito na lang ang merchandise ko.
Dapat, Miss dapat, Cherry, may sample kami niyan.
Parang contest lang, grand winner.
Sample.
Thank you. Wait, hold it. Alright,
Patrick, screenshot mo kami, Patrick.
Bobby, mag-ano ka na lang, mag-Korean heart ka na lang.
Yeah.
Yay!
Ayan.
So,
Just taking the screenshot.
May kumuha na.
Muna.
Isa pa.
Teka lang. Okay.
Teka lang. O, teka, iba naman ang post.
Teka. Napan ko ng iba. Ayan.
Diba, iba daw yung post. Dahil di makikita kasi. Teka lang. Ano ba yan? Teka.
Ano ba? Tama na, Patrick. Masasapawan na si Cherry.
Alright.
Oh my God. It's so much fun, guys.
Yeah, nice
Thank
talking
you
to you,
very much,
ladies.
Yvonne, Miss Debbie, Bing, Tina, Mitch.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Thank you,
everyone.
Jen. Nice meeting you all.
Nice meeting you.
Hope to see you again.
Yeah, bye.
See you in Manila.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Chat na lang sa group.
Yeah.
And to the rest of the Binions who are watching us, thank you very much for joining in the first ever virtual fan meet of the Philippine Hyun Fan Club. And I hope that in our next possible stream sessions and live, you can join us again. And if you want to learn, or if you want to get to know us more, or you want to find out what the club is all about and the things that we do here, you can always go to our website, www.hyunbin.ph, and visit, of course, our fan page. And we also have a group. You can also get us to check us on our Instagram and follow the Twitter. Once again, thank you very much. Good night, and see you guys in our next fan club meet. Bye bye.